So Indian markets have been relatively more resilient, considering the large outflows we saw from FPIs. To give you a perspective, India lost almost $50 billion in last 1 year. Last 8 months, we had an outflow of $35 billion. And in last about 4 or 5 weeks, we've seen about $3.5 billion come back. So it's been almost like a 18% jump in Nifty from the lows of 15 to 100, almost like a V-shaped. So if you actually get into perspective, markets are just, as far as indexes are concerned, we are just like 4%, away from all-time highs. So I think some consolidation should happen. We've had 12 straight sessions of upside in last 2 weeks. FIs have been on a buying spree. So some consolidation should happen. I still think that the interest rate hikes are going to continue both domestically and globally for a little more time before inflation comes under control. Also, mind you, the Fed has just done about 0.1 trillion of tightening. They expanded the balance sheet to $9 trillion. So we need to keep a close eye on this. This is not just about rate hikes alone. This is also about quantitative tightening, which probably none of us has seen, at least in the last 10 years.
So where is the opportunity in light of that, Gurmeet, in India, you think?
So Tanvi, markets have been, in Indian markets have been very generous, for people who are more disciplined. So I think private sector banks, Tanvi, look very good. What happens is when interest rates go up, their net interest margins expand because your deposits go up, rate of deposits go up with a lag, and loans are repriced almost immediately. Also, the corporate balance sheets have been significantly deleveraged in last 4 or 5 years. The last 10-year NPAs have been all-time low. So corporate credit growth looks healthy. Retail is picking up pretty sharply. You're seeing good revival in housing. India's had one of the best house registrations in last 2-3 years. I also see some very, very good opportunity in the changing energy mix. And the way our traditional energy players are changing and moving towards clean energy. Reliance being at the forefront, almost $15 billion of capex. They've acquired some 11 companies in the last 8 months, including solar, battery storage, etc. And there are opportunities in mobility, including auto ancillaries, and some reopening trades, I would say, including hospitalities. And despite the indices recovering 18%, there are a lot of pockets where still like the correction is still 20%.